guys, welcome to Reiki.Love Healing. It's Friday, and today we are going to do Chakra Love Readings. So, for today, I am going to look into each zodiac and who is going to be coming back. So, if you're new to my channel, welcome. Don't forget to subscribe. I'm usually on TikTok, but I'm going to make an effort to start doing lives on YouTube because I'd like to grow my community here. Not sure what's happening with TikTok, but there's always something weird going on, and um, I don't know. It's a little unstable, and I'd rather be here on TikTok. On YouTube. Sorry, YouTube has been more consistent, and so I'm going to be spending more time here. I also have the Healing Shelf Book Club, which this month we are reading books connected to the solar plexus and how women rise. Um, I am in the middle of reading Confessions of a Video Vixen, which I think is a great book to read. Um, and, because it looks at one person and how she was able to pick herself up from all of the trauma that she experienced as a teenager and then as an adult in her relationships. And I just thought it was a really good book to read. It's really good. Um, and it goes into she talks about her life while she was in the hip hop industry and her connection to Diddy and Jay-Z. And I thought it was a good book to read and connect it to the solar plexus and how sometimes we lose ourselves in relationships, right? We forget who we are, we lose our confidence. So I thought that's a good book to read. I'm going to be continuing reading the book tomorrow morning. So I'll make a post. So if you're interested and you want to come into the chat or the live session and listen to it, I'll be here. But tonight we are doing chakra love readings. So I'm going to look into each zodiac and where this your other person is, and also what chakra is that does that person need to work on, and what could be causing any issues that you could be having with that situation. So if you have questions, please feel free to type them in the chat. Hi, I love mango. Welcome. Hi, Cindy. Welcome. Come on in. We are doing a collective love reading today. We're going to be looking at the uh, chakras and um, just looking into your person to see where they at, what's going on with them, are they struggling with something that's interfering with your connection with them, what chakra, right? Because it's good to know all that stuff. So first I'm going to clear off the space. I have some sage here and I have a shell, and I have my cool lights in the background that kind of sets the mood. So I just want to clear the space here. Hi, Cindy. Yes, I'm doing well. How are you doing today? Hello. Hi, Sun Sills. Welcome. Welcome. Guys, don't forget to share the live, uh, like, don't forget to subscribe. This way, you know when I'm coming back on. Oh, thank you so much, Cindy. I'm so glad you're enjoying it. I just want to clear the space here so that we have nothing but positive energy while we are trying to receive messages. Okay. And if you have any concerns, if there's anything that you want to work on, let me just send some quick Reiki energy to everyone out there who's watching, and hoping that you had a very productive week and you're feeling relaxed and excited for what's to come in your life. And hopefully, you're enjoying this mid part of the year and you're working on your goals. You have 5 months left. Oh no, what do you have 5 months left for? The end of the year? Yes. 5 months left till the end of the year. How about that? Does anybody have a birthday this month? Is anybody celebrating a birthday this month? I will be celebrating my birthday next month, and I seriously need to plan a vacation because I haven't planned anything. I don't know what's wrong with me. Oh no, until your life, come on. You have to find more excitement in your life. No, no, no. We have to talk about this. You have to plan, okay? You got to plan it out. Plan out what you want to do. What kind of goals do you have? Be as crazy as you want to be with your goals. Sky's the limit. Well, no, there are no limits. You can set whatever goals you want to set for yourself, and focus on that. Focus on whatever goals you want to set for yourself. Get excited about it. Be delusional, as they say. You can be delusional. You should be delusional. Okay? You should believe that whatever you want, it will manifest. You really should believe that. There is no other way. No other way. Hi, Zafir. Hope you're having a great day. I am having a great day. I hope you are as well. It's Friday. I was looking forward to Friday. Tomorrow, I'm going to go to my favorite spot, the lake. Maybe I'll go live from the lake just to show you guys tomorrow morning. It's so beautiful. And I had this really cool hammock chair that I bought from Costco. I'm so mad I didn't buy two, but I just love sitting by the lake in my hammock chair and just meditating and just being still when all we do is rush around and we're always in a rush and we're always doing stuff, and it's just so hectic, right? Sometimes, and we really need to practice self-care and self-love. We really need to practice that. Oh, thank you, Cindy. Thank you so much for the comment. Let nobody be mean to you. Thank you. That message could not have come at a better time. Thank you. Yes, Jimmy, I am burning sage right here. I have some sage right here, and I'm burning it, and it smells really good. It smells really good. Here you go. Uh-oh, I don't want to start a fire. I just dropped a little ember. Hopefully it went out. Okay, here we go. Here we go. Burning some sage to clear the space so that we have nothing but positive messages coming through. And if you're sitting down and you're comfortable, relaxed, just close your eyes and envision a white light all around you, protecting you from anything that is trying to steal your light away, or to anything that's trying to take your joy away. Just anything that is trying to be negative. Just envision that white light around you. And if you want to take a deep breath in through your nose and out through your mouth. And exhale any negativity, anything discouraging, any doubts, any fears, just exit it out. And you can take another deep breath in and exhale out. And just release anything heavy that is weighing on you. Anything that's heavy and weighing on you, just let it go. Release it. Just release it. We are going to pull any negativity away from you so that you have nothing in your way of achieving the things that you want to achieve, whether it's just happiness and being at peace, attracting that job or that house or buying that car that you had your eye on, whatever it is. We are going to take any fear, doubts out of our mind, and we are going to envision what we want coming to us. Okay. All right. Here we go. All right. We are going to look at romance and love. Love and romance. We're going to look and see what is coming in for us, who is coming in for us, who is coming in for us. Okay. So if you have any questions, you feel free to type them in the chat, and I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. I can give you a brief message. However, if you're looking for a full-on reading, please feel free to reach out and schedule a reading with me. Excuse me. Let me put my sage to the side. I don't want it in the way. All right, let's do a collective. Just want to see what is coming through right now at this moment. What do we need to focus on right now? Okay. If you get nervous, focus on service. That's what they're saying. If you get nervous, focus on service. Visualize success. Okay, visualize success. So some of you, there's something that's really heavy on your mind that you've been wanting to manifest. And they're saying, and this is something you've been thinking about, something from the past. It could be someone from the past. You have the sacral chakra coming through, okay? The sacral chakra is the chakra of relationships. It is connected to the power of relationships. It is the partnership chakra, okay? And this chakra lies underneath the belly button. Okay, this is where it's at. With this chakra, this is your relationships, these interactions that you have. They begin to individuate, right? Separate individual relationships form you form relationships and explore the power of choice through these relationships. And that is something that is very important with the sacral chakra. It shifts from obeying tribal authority, which is like your family authority, to discovering other relationships that satisfy personal physical needs. So you're shifting your relationships from the group dynamic to individual people. And the power of choice is very strong with the sacral chakra, right? The the energy of the sacral chakra helps us evolve beyond collective energy of the tribe. When I say tribe, I mean family. Choice is born out of opposites, and the duality of the sacral chakra is forever challenging us to make choices in a world of opposing sides of positive and negative energy patterns, right? So let's look more into this. Why is this coming up? We have visualized success. We have the um, sacral chakra coming up. What else do we need to know about this? What else do we need to know about the sacral chakra? Mm. There's some confusion here. Someone is confused about making a choice. Okay. Someone here could also be drinking a lot. Someone could be drinking, but someone here is confused about making a choice. Like maybe you're not sure. Yeah. It's someone, you're bumping heads with someone. You might be having arguments, or maybe you're overthinking a relationship and you're not sure. You're not sure if this is going to work out. You're not sure if you're going to stay or go. You're not sure of something. There's something here that you're not sure about. And someone is overanalyzing this situation. Could be dealing with someone very stubborn who doesn't want to change their ways, you know? Someone who's like holding on, wants to hold on to maybe traditions. Maybe this person wants to hold on to things that they've worked to build. Sometimes people want to hold on to a relationship because they put so much history into it. But this person is someone who's a little stubborn. And also, I feel like this person is hoarding money. I feel like this person, like, they're not very generous. They kind of hold on to their money. You know, someone who like has a poverty mindset. Like they think there's not enough money to go around. Yeah, this situation must have been very stressful. And I see someone who's looking to, who's like trying to take a break from this situation. Like, I need to take a break. I need to relax. I need to disconnect from this situation. Yeah, I feel like whoever this person is, maybe they're wanting to focus on someone else. It's like time to move on to the next project. And this is someone who could be a little show offy, if that makes sense. Someone who tends to be in the public and wants everybody to know if this person is moving on, right, and leaving that relationship behind. Maybe they want to let everyone know that they're single. All right, let's see. This person could be acting very childish with their behavior, not wanting to take responsibility. Um, just being very childish about how they're handling things. But they're being guided to give this relationship a chance. Someone here is being told to give this relationship another chance. Don't give up so easily. Give this relationship another chance. There's chemistry here, okay? There is some chemistry here. So, ooh, yeah, there is some chemistry there. So it's not like it's a total loss. Maybe someone is feeling a little bit controlled in the relationship and they're wanting to get away. Whatever happens, there is going to be reconciliation here. So if someone did step away, okay, if someone did step away, you guys will get back together. Okay, I do see you coming back together. I think that there is a lot of times the sacral chakra can also be connected to control. So, one person could be controlling, or the other person is allowing themselves to be controlled in the relationship, and that could cause some disruption. Tell me more about the sacral chakra issues. Tell me more about the sacral chakra issues. Tell me more about the sacral chakra issues. Okay. What do we have here? Yeah, definitely. I get the Emperor is coming up, and the Emperor usually is controlling. Okay, he's like a father figure, or he could actually be somebody who is a father, but also he could be someone who's very controlling. This is someone who likes to take charge of things. They you know they like stability. This is someone who's very ambitious, and the Emperor tends to be very controlling. Okay, more like a father figure type, right? He could be a father. So I feel like maybe this person is being a little bit controlling, and it can be a little annoying. But if you haven't spoken to this person and you're waiting for communication, I feel like you're going to hear from this person within the next 5 days of this reading. So you will be hearing from them, or you should be hearing from this person. Maybe they will be contacting you, uh, inviting you to go somewhere. I see whatever you wish for is coming true in this situation. So, it could be too, that doesn't always have to be anything negative when the sacral chakra comes up. It could be that this is, just very strong right now. Like the sacral chakra is activated. It could be that this is activated right now. and maybe you've been wanting a relationship for a while, and maybe in the past it hasn't worked out, but they're saying visualize success, because it looks like someone is coming in, um and it could be this person who is a little controlling, and you could be hearing from this person, and it looks like what you wish for is going to come true. So that looks good. That looks good, right? Positive. Mm. Um, Deception is coming through. Sometimes, it is a warning of, watch out, someone's going to stab you in the back. But this could also be saying, like, hey, take that mask off. You're trying to act tough, you're trying to act like you don't care, you're trying to act like you don't like this person, but in reality you do. Stop wearing that mask, take it off, right? That's what it could be saying. So it's not always bad. Yeah. Divine timing. Divine timing, guys. Divine timing. So, not sure when this is all going to go down, but, um, or when this relationship will be in a good place, but definitely at the right moment. It will happen at the right moment. So, let's see what else is coming through. We have the sacral chakra, and um, choices with the sacral chakra. Choices are very important. Um, when you make a choice, the power of choice, okay? The power of choice. Managing the power of choice with all its creative and spiritual implications is the essence of the human experience. All spiritual teachings are directed toward inspiring us to recognize that the power to make choices is the dynamic that converts our spirit into matter, our words into flesh. Choice is the process of creation itself. But also with the sacral chakra, it's also about managing creative energy. So this isn't just about one-on-one relationships, right? It's also about personal power. It's also about money, finance, sex, okay? um, when you're dealing with business, it's about giving birth to ideas, right? um, so having faith is very important, um, with the sacral chakra. The fact that our choices weave our spirits into events is the reason the major spiritual traditions are formed around one essential lesson. Okay. And that lesson is make your choices wisely, because each choice you make is a creative act of spiritual power for which you are held responsible. Further, any choice made from faith has the full power of heaven behind it, which is why faith the size of a mustard seed can move a mountain. So, this could be that maybe you're scared. Maybe you're scared of this relationship. Maybe this relationship is causing a lot of confusion. You don't know if you should move forward, right? That fear that you have is from unhealed trauma that you need to work out. But there sometimes you have to leave a situation too, and that also requires faith. A lot of times people stay comfortable. They know a relationship is bad, but they choose to stay. The choices, it's the choices that are important that we have to make. The choices are really going to determine, you know, how happy we're going to be. So, if you have any questions, please type them in the chat. I'll be more than happy to answer them for you. Never doubt that you can make a difference. Your creativity and ability to be innovative make you destined to succeed. So, whatever female energy, I feel like you're a very creative person. Okay, there's a female energy here, and I feel like this person is a very creative person. This person likes to decorate or design. Okay, whatever it is that you do, I feel like you're a very creative person, and so um, definitely there's a connection with the sacral chakra. So it's important for you to understand, if you are a super creative person and you're in a relationship um, that causes a lot of turmoil, a lot of trauma, a lot of arguing, things like that, um, that relationship is going to cause a major block if you're not focused right enough on yourself and what you're doing. It will cause a block, and it will block your money flow, okay? Because your emotions are directly connected to your creative energy, your abundance. And so, whenever you're in a relationship that creates a lot of trauma, you're arguing with that person all the time, it will affect your money. It will affect your money. So, pay attention to that. Okay. This is how you know you're in the right relationship, because whoever you're with, when you're in the right relationship, you feel relaxed, you feel calm, you're saving money, you're, whatever it is that you're working on, that you do, you're fully into it and you're enjoying what you do, right? But when you're in a relationship that causes a lot of trauma, it will block your creative energy. And in turn, that will block your money flow. So I've been through this. I know what it's like. And I noticed how I had more money in my pocket the minute I disconnected from that relationship. I had more money in my pocket. So important for you to realize that, because that's connected to the sacral chakra. Managing your creative energy is connected to the sacral chakra. So you want to explore your creative energy. You want to use it up. Sometimes women who are struggling to have a baby have a block in their solar in their sacral chakra, because they're not using their creative energy. They kind of blocked it. They put it away to be in a relationship with someone. I've seen a lot of women do this. And one client in particular that I had, she enjoyed doing makeup, but she wouldn't charge people. And I asked her, why didn't she charge people? And I knew why, but I wanted to see what she would say. And she said that she felt bad about charging people. So, and during this time, she was having a hard time trying to conceive. And she had had 2 miscarriages. And so I had asked her to start charging people, as uncomfortable as it is. You're doing people's makeup, and she did such an amazing job. You gotta charge for it. Don't feel bad about that. So she did. She started to, little by little. She's, was like, okay, I'll start charging people. And I think that she thought she couldn't turn that into a full-time job. Instead, she had, subjected herself to like an office job as a secretary for an office. And I, told her, like, no, if this is what you want to do, you need to start charging. If you are a creative person, you need to use your creative energy. Do not hide it. Do not make yourself little. I don't know why she did that. I'm going to assume that she just didn't have a very supportive environment around her. And she was just expected to give up her dreams and, work her 9 to 5 job. So I asked her to work on charging people. Like, you have to charge people. You do your mate, your skills are amazing. You have to start charging people, and don't be shy about that. So she did, little by little. She started getting clients. She took some additional makeup classes to learn some new techniques, which I thought was really good. And then 6 months out, she was pregnant again. And she ended up carrying that baby to full term. And that was really great to see that she carried that baby to full term, because she, was having an issue. And the thing is that the sacral chakra is connected to your creative energy. And when you're not using your creative energy, it blocks you, and it even will block you physically. So if you're trying to conceive, you're not going to be able to conceive until you start taking control of your creative energy. So, and I kind of think that her husband was a little bit controlling. He really just wanted her to work. In his mind, doing makeup wasn't a real job. I hate when people say that. That's not a real job. That's a job. It's a job. It's a real job. So it's a real job. And I just, I think she was like a little insecure about coming out and doing her own thing. Sometimes you got to go within, and you have to really, you know, look at yourself and understand who you are, and, the power that you have and what you're supposed to be doing. Um, I think that's, kind of what she did. Um, but during that time period, she was able to um, do makeup, do what she loved, and then she was able to conceive, which I thought was great. I'm like, there it is. That's the key. You got to use your creative energy, and hide it. You can't hide it. Not good. All right. If you guys have questions, does anyone have any questions? If you're looking for a message, I can give you a quick message. Let me know. Just type your question in the chat. I don't usually offer questions, but I'm feeling generous tonight. So if you guys have a question, if there's anything you want to know, just put it in the chat. I'm going to get something to drink really quick. But let me know if you do have any questions. Okay. All right. No questions, guys? All right. All right, let's see who is quick for each zodiac. Quick love message for each zodiac. So let's see what comes up. We're going to start with Aries. If you're an Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising, what message do you have for Aries? What message do you have for Aries? Okay. Aries, Sun, Moon, and Rising. What message do you have for Aries? Okay, Aries, you need to heal your family issues, okay? This could also be affecting your relationships, Aries. Could also be affecting your relationships. So heal your family issues. I know you can be very stubborn. Stop being stubborn, Aries. You need to work on that and you need to heal your family issues. Yeah, I feel like there's someone else that you need to talk to, someone you're related to. Um, yeah, someone wants to reconcile with you. It could be, your sister, your mother, someone um, wants to reconcile with you. And this could also be affecting your relationships. There's a man around you who's very emotionally detached, and he could be interfering in this situation, maybe convincing you not to talk to this person, but trying to tell you they left you out in the cold. Don't listen to that person, okay? They're not very nice. Okay, let's look at Taurus. Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Taurus. Taurus, you're going to get engaged. Engagement is coming up, either an actual engagement or your relationship is going to move to the next level. That is super exciting. Okay? Your relationship, Taurus, is going to move to the next level of wherever it's at. So, now, are you wanting to get engaged? Are you thinking about, what are you up in the air about it? I mean, engagement is coming up for you. Maybe the other person is not sure. Maybe the other person wants their freedom. I feel like it's someone that you've known for a really long time, or it's someone that you have children with. Hmm. This is a new beginning. Again, this is a sign of engagement. So, Taurus, you're going to be getting engaged. That's pretty exciting. All right, we're moving on to who's after Taurus? Gemini. 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 There is a separation coming up, or it's already happened. A separation. For you, Gemini. Maybe it's coming up, or you already in the in the middle of the separation. Yeah. There is someone who, this could be you. You could be holding your ground, standing your ground, like, you know, I'm not budging. Screw you. Try to mess with me. Watch what happens. That could be you during this separation. Um, it feels like you're just focused on work. You're by yourself, but you're focused on all the things that, your home environment, making it nice, making it comfortable. That's you. That's what you're doing. Maybe you live on a farm, or maybe you want a farm. There's a message that's going to be coming through for you, probably, regarding the separation. Could be, could be. Let's see. All right, we're moving on to Cancer. This is for Cancer, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Cancer. You also need to heal family issues, okay? This could be your love life benefits as you forgive your parents. So, you know, remember, everyone's on a journey, even our parents. And sometimes our parents weren't always taught the best way. But if we're raised by them, then that's the only way we know, right? Until we're presented with other things. But um, you need to heal your family issues. There is a new beginning here that's coming up, and this new beginning gonna happen pretty effortlessly. um, you can create the kind of new beginning that you want to have. You can create it. I see happy times here. Okay, I see a lot of reasons for you to be happy. There's, you could be getting engaged yourself. It could be some kind of, family gathering. And maybe that's the reason why you need to heal your family issues, right? There's something you're celebrating and you're going to be around family. I feel like someone here was left out in the cold, or maybe just has that poverty mindset, that negative mindset where they think that, abandonment, that's what it is. That's what's coming through. Abandonment issues. Maybe that's the reason why you need to fix your family issues, Cancer. Okay, let's move on to Leo, Sun, Moon, and Rising. Leo. This is going to be for Leo. Sun, Moon, and Rising. Anybody out there, Leo? I am. Let's see what comes through. Pay attention to the red flags. That's not very exciting. Pay attention to the red flags. My antennas are always up, so I'm always paying attention to the red flags. Pay attention to the red flags. Okay. This is a time of learning, so pay attention. Watch as this person, tries to show what they know. Maybe someone's going to communicate with you, or maybe you'll meet somebody in class. There could be a love affair happening here. A triangle. That's what it is. A triangle. That's why they're saying pay attention to the red flag. Someone here is seeing someone else. So you got to be careful with that. Now, I see someone, they're trying to be generous. I see someone here um someone here trying to come off as generous, or someone is too generous with their affection, which is why you need to pay attention to the red flags. Very interesting. Very interesting. Virgo is next. Let's see what's coming up for Virgo. Wedding, Virgo, or this situation involves a marriage. Okay, it could be one or the other. Weddings for Virgo. Weddings for Virgo. That's pretty exciting. Hmm. Looks like it's something that you wish for. Something that you wished for. Maybe you wish to get married. Could be that. Yeah, it looks like you're following your heart, and your heart is telling you go in that direction, move forward with this person. Hmm. Yeah, this could be like letting go of the past, letting go of anything that makes you unhappy. Okay.